What if, without even trying, your presence becomes the very thing that heals someone's day to day? What if someone's whole world feels lighter simply because you were in it? We often think that changing someone's life requires grand gestures, big titles, or extraordinary moments. But energy does not work that way. The more we heal, the more something within us begins to change. There is a quiet warmth, a gentle magnetism that people may not be able to explain, yet they naturally feel at peace in our presence. Honestly, just think back for a moment. Think back to a day when you were feeling low, exhausted, or carrying a heavy weight in silence. Remember that exact moment when someone offered you a genuine warm smile, handed you a cup of tea, or simply sat next to you and listened without trying to fix anything. Do you remember that sudden feeling of relief? That quiet comfort of knowing you were not alone and that you did not have to pretend to be strong? That tiny, unexpected moment of care did not change your whole situation, but it gently transformed how you felt inside. It reminded you of your own worth and gave you room to breathe again. That grace is already within you, waiting to be shared. You do not have to be famous, powerful, or prominent in the eyes of the world to be profoundly important. We are often told that we must achieve something massive to make a difference, but true impact is much simpler than that. To the universe, a quiet act of sincere presence holds extraordinary value. Being a miracle for someone does not require you to be anything other than your true, authentic self. When you choose to show up with everyday grace, like offering a warm smile to someone who looks exhausted, sharing a gentle word, or holding space for a friend, something remarkable happens inside you too. We often think kindness is only about giving away our energy, but true kindness actually cleanses us. When you choose patience over reaction, you protect your own heart from stress. When you extend warmth without expecting anything in return, you release the need to control outcomes. Elevating someone else's day instantly elevates your own life experience. It softens your inner world, clears mental noise, and settles a deep and lasting peace inside your soul. When we look toward the divine, we seek an anchor of unconditional love, peace, and steady guidance. You know, whenever I think of compassion, my heart naturally goes to my saint Sai Baba. People came to him carrying burdens they could no longer carry alone. Some were healed physically, many were healed emotionally, but almost everyone left with something they hadn't brought with them: hope. We follow his ways, his faith, and his gentleness. We stop waiting for blessings to find us, and we become the channel through which those blessings flow. As you walk on his path, your own inner beauty begins to shine effortlessly. Your home, your mind, and your daily experience fill with subtle grace. You realize that by becoming a safe space for others, your own life becomes naturally sheltered in divine peace. And if you look at how nature unfolds, nature never struggles to become beautiful. A flower doesn't bloom to be admired, it simply follows its nature. Perhaps compassion is the same. When it becomes our nature, it quietly touches every life around us. When you align with your own clarity and goodness, you step into that same effortless state. You stop forcing your way through life. Sunlight does not ask for permission to warm the earth, it simply shines. When you allow your inherent goodness to guide you, your own life quality shifts completely. You attract gentler encounters, deeper connections, and a profound sense of fulfillment. Like a lotus rising cleanly above murky water, your steady and peaceful energy becomes an anchor, not just for those around you, but for your own spirit as well. You do not have to change who you are to be a force of good in this world. You simply have to remember who you already are at your core. Trust the quiet power of how you move throughout your day. Walk with an open heart, stay centered in your truth, and watch how peace and blessings naturally return to you. You may be someone's miracle today. Thank you for sharing your presence here. Welcome home to yourself.